got Owen here with me because we've been always just talking on the phone. And then we realized we should really just get into share our opinions to the public. And whether or not you agree with us, it doesn't really matter. So because we're just two young boys chatting about stuff that we find interesting. So
I just realized that painting on your wall.
Oh yeah, it's sick, right?
Because remember, it reminds me of my old room, and I had the same painting as well. I was just like, what the fuck, in my same room?
Yeah. Oh, can you see the pinned comment? Girls are not easy to get.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Okay, well, that's pretty much what we're gonna start off first because
the lady is not easy to get, you know.
Yeah, they aren't, man. Why I brought it up to Owen is because that I reckon a lot of girls that I used to date, they just think that for somewhat reason, guys they reckon that guys think that is easy to get girls. Is that the right way to put it, or am I not really explaining myself properly? Like, they just reckon in a guy's mentality that every girl they go out with is so easy to sleep with, and hence why a lot of them end up telling me, oh yeah, I don't know why, like a lot of them just go into like self-defense and be like, yo, I'm not like the type of girl that you think I am. I'm not that easy. And I don't know, have you met any girls like that before?
All the time. Like literally every girl that you meet, like they believe they're like literally they're worth like $10 billion. Put it that way. In the beginning. So they'll make it sound like it's impossible for you to get them.
Like a lot of girls that though, but I don't get why.
I don't know. Maybe they're just they're being through a lot, and they seem a lot of guys that take advantage of them because they were all once really innocent, really gullible, and then they go to school and they meet this guy they really like, and then they fall in love, or at least they believe they fell in love, and then they get cheated on or they get dumped because they became extremely needy, and then after a few times of that same sort of experience, and they give up, and later on by the time they get to like 22 or 23, they're like, you know what? I just want to play this hard to get chick, and I don't want no guys to and to think I'm that easy little gullible innocent girl anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just not that fair. Like they prejudge guys because guys like that, what you mentioned, like douchebag guys that treated these girls badly, they pretty much think that fuck, because this guy treated me badly, every single guy is gonna think the same as this one who treated me badly. Therefore, and I'm sure a lot of girls think that us guys reckon they're easy to get, which they're totally not. Like, I totally respect all these women, and I don't know why they would think that, because I reckon every single girl out there is pretty damn hard to get. Like, it's
look what I'm drinking.
Is that? Oh yeah.
Glendronach 12-year-old sherry cask, guys.
Oh,
this is drunk. We're cranking on, and chilling on a Saturday night. We're not going out doing the podcast, and we're drinking whiskey. This is the shit. Where's your drink? Nelson?
Bro, today I actually got approached by one of my suppliers. They're like, yo, have this recycled water. So I've been just sipping on this recycled water. Apparently this is worth like $3.50 on the market.
Man, they use soft carton as well? What the fuck?
Yeah, like it's like recycled stuff.
Man, did you go to the gym today, bro?
What? I'm sorry?
Did you go to the gym?
Yeah, I went to the gym today.
Yo, pumped up iron, bro,
Yeah, bro. Well, it's freaking Australia, man. There's nothing ever here to do. It's so boring. Like, it's just the gym.
How was your Hong Kong trip?
Oh, it was quite good, man. Met a few cool people. Went out a lot because usually when I'm not, in Hong Kong, I'm back here and it's so boring, and that I have to like gym every day. But aside from that, man, met some pretty cool, nice ladies. They're all pretty talkative, and but why I brought this topic up today is because one girl did mention to me that for some reason she's telling me, oh, I'm not that easy, okay? Don't don't think like, don't make me like, just kept saying stuff like that, and then that
Yeah.
kind of just triggered me a little, and I was like,
Well, I think
then,
that's the automated defensive system. It's like the
yeah.
first, like a basic defensive system, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
But a lot of guys be like, if the guy's not not used to that kind of stuff, they would just be like, oh, you're not that easy, so I must respect you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
You
guess
know,
there's also
you
a
know
way
what
to,
happens when guys try to respect girls, that usually doesn't end too well.
yeah, and I think it's just a way for them to like filter guys out as well. Like, obviously there are like, obviously we're saying from the point of view that we aren't those guys, but there are guys out there who are simply out there just to bang the girls. And I guess saying this line, which is what you say, like, defense mechanism from the girl, it does filter out a lot of guys, because a lot of guys obviously do panic after they say that. And I guess it gave me the similar effect, but it didn't drive me crazy. It just sort of just triggered me, like, what the fuck, bitch, what are you talking about?
But the thing is,
Yeah.
you're talking about girls. Girls think that girls are not easy to get, but a lot of guys believe that they can get girls too. Like most
Yeah.
guys, if you ask them, if you say, "Hey, bro, are you good with women?" I guarantee you, 95% of the guys will say, yeah, like fuck, it's not hard to get women." I get
Yeah.
guys come to me all the time. They're like, "Oh, there's no way, there's no need to show off that you can get women. Like it's just easy. All the girls you pick up, they're sluts." You're like, literally.
Yeah, but like,
I quite
I
funny.
do believe that do come up in conversation. But do you, like, for you anyways, do you actually believe that girls are easier to get? You don't, right?
It depends. Some
Like,
girls are
I would
easier. Some
say.
girls are.
Hmm.
Look, you can see
Hmm.
the train through my window, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, you live right next to the train station, bro. That's sick.
Man, yeah, it's not too bad.
You get to bring girls up my view. We can see the train, yo. You can see the first train of the day.
Yeah, it's not too bad, man.
But no.
I don't know why your video's just paused.
This whiskey guy is it your fan? I think it's one of your fans, eh?
Oh, no. He's just one of the whiskey fans. Yeah, pretty cool guy. We get a lot of cool guys in the whiskey scene, but we also get really sad guys from the whiskey scene. So
Do you have
yeah.
like depressing guys coming to you and be like, "Yo, what's a good drink to get? To drink to drown my sorrows in."
I don't know. Yeah.
Do you get that? Like,
Are you talking about whiskey guys or talking about general?
I don't know. Just like, does these girls just direct message you and be
I
like,
think
"Yo,
that,
I'm kind of
it's not.
sad. What is it?" Oh, yours is still fine at the moment. I can still sort of hear you.
But with yours, it's like it's not loading sign.
Okay, well, you can still hear me, right?
Hmm? Yeah, I can still hear you. Yeah,
Okay,
but
if you can
can't see
still
your
hear me,
pretty face.
oh,
It's not good
no,
enough.
don't say that. Don't say
It's
that.
not good enough. It's all
No,
about the facial expression.
what? Sorry.
It's all about facial expressions. It's all
Yeah,
about facial.
that's why a lot of times I like seeing the girl than
Yeah,
to talk on the phone or text, because text game is so much different than seeing the person in like
man. I was
in
I was having a conversation with my dad today, and I literally told my dad it's not about girls, but it's about like I was gonna say whiskey, but it's not. It's about the business. Like
Mhm.
because he has some trouble with some transport company, and they were just try to resolve some issues, and then requires like emailing back and forth.
Mhm.
And when he emailed the guys, man, there's a train coming again. When they emailed, when he emailed the guys, and he was literally like writing email as if he was arguing with them in person. And I just told
Yep.
Dad, Dad, when you when you write something in text, like try to be as simple, as direct as you can. Like you don't want to be you don't want to pretend like, you know, as if you're arguing with someone or debate with someone like face to face. We all know that, you know, what happens when you try to get in an argument with someone on Facebook. I
Mhm.
get that a lot, but it usually ends up nowhere because people don't get you. You can't get your point across, and people don't understand you, and they just like thinking you're talking shit, right?
Mhm. Yeah, pretty
So
much.
you gotta be like that's why same with texting girls. You know, when you text, you gotta be like as direct. You know, like I don't really have conversation with girls in text anymore. I think it's pretty
Yeah.
boring.
Like I would see that you're the type that would just keep things simple as well with them. You know, straight up. You know, when you're free, come out, meet up,
When are you
and
free?
chat in person. You know, I reckon. I think that's how you normally would do it. Like
When are you free, Lee?
I'm more of a text guy. I think like because normally it's a long time for me to from meeting the girl to meet to actually seeing her in person. So
Yeah.
my text has to be a lot more, I guess, entertaining. I don't know, like because it for me, I reckon it's a lot harder for a girl to stay interested in you unless you guys are actually meeting, say like the next day. But if you guys actually aren't, you know, you got like a whole week, it's actually quite hard to continuously, you know, maintain that vibe you initially had with the girl.
Yeah. Well, like for me, is texting is just like a way to kind of give them a plan, you know, like make up the plan and then get them out. But then again, you know, like we were talking about how girls not easy. So even for a regular guy, it's actually pretty hard to get them even just, like I'm talking about attractive girls, not just like girls that are begging to get a boyfriend. I'm talking about the girls actually have the options, the girls they're actually good looking. In like
Mm.
generally speaking, good looking girls, right? So that
Yeah.
if those girls that you know, because they have plenty of options. If you like check those girls Instagram, normally you see like at least like 8,000 plus followers, and every photo they put up, they at least get like what like a thousand or 1,000, 2,000 likes,
Yeah.
like
They're
literally.
my
So those
selection.
Yeah, like those girls that if you want to get them out, like why would they want to go out with you? Like if they want, like, see, this is another thing that it's off topic, but I'm going off track a little bit because you know, whenever a girl tells me that it's so easy for guys to find a girl, it's so easy for guys to just walk into a club and just flirt with some girls and they can just go take some girls home and have sex with them. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind?
Mm. Yeah.
Like, like literally, like I wish that was that easy.
Yeah. Like
And then,
maybe.
and then when you tell guys that, some guys the ego will get in the way. They're like, "Oh yeah, it's just not that easy for you, but it's easy for me."
Mm.
So it's fucked up like both ends. You know, like guys think that it's easy to get girls for them, and girls think that it's easy for guys to get girls. Because for the hot girl, only the guys that they go for are the really popular guys.
Hmm. And they probably experience a lot as well with many girls. And I guess
Pretty,
again, the girls do base it on the guys that they sort of like and how they've been treated. Because obviously, you know, a girl that goes approach, which is rare, but when a girl do go find a guy who is quite attractive or whatnot, you know, I guess same theory goes apply to them. You know, like because these guys are attracted by many girls, and for them it could mean that it's very really easy for them to get a girl. But if we just pull back a little bit and just, you know, relate it back to us, you know, like look at us, we're not bad looking, but we're obviously not like
I'm pretty
spectacular.
bad looking, man. I'm a virgin boy. You know, I'm virgin.
Like we're not like spectacular.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm virgin. I've never had sex before in my whole life, and I just love collecting whiskey and collecting some Lego toys, and that's me. Okay,
Exactly.
so what I say tonight, don't take it to heart. I'm just full of shit. You know, I'm just venting my feelings out to you guys on a Saturday night because we have a long weekend here and it's hot as fuck. So
Yeah, pretty much. And like
and
as
drinking.
I was saying, you know, guys like us, sure, you know, once in a while we'll come across a unicorn, but you know, it is just not that easy. And for us guys to get the girls that we actually like, and if we, even if we do go that we like, we have to fight and crawl and, you know, somewhat prove to the girls that, you know, we actually are trying, instead of, you know, change, like, you have to change their mindset of thinking like, oh shit, you know, obviously again it depends on where you're coming from. If you want to bang, you know, then sure, they'll probably
If you
think
want to
that.
bang, we can bang.
Yeah, but you know, there are guys out there who would prefer the I guess the process of meeting and enjoying and just having fun with this girl, and sex or no sex, it really, it's a bonus, I reckon, for me anyways. And yeah, I don't know.
Really? For your sex a bonus? Really?
Yeah, I reckon.
Okay.
It depends. Like as you say, it depends if you want to really, like, I mean, same
Well,
for
for
girls.
me, I get it though, you know, like for me, it's like a trophy or some shit.
Like an extra milestone kind of thing, eh?
I'll be like, oh, sex. Oh.
Sex, so it's so it's from higher up, man. We don't
I'll
get
be like, my lady, would you like to have sex with a virgin boy? My first time ever. I promise it's not going to be long.
3 minute max.
Probably not even 3 minutes, man.
Oh my god. Man,
Yeah.
like, I don't up to now. Anyways, but yeah, man, like I reckon girls should let go the fact that, you know, all guys are terrible. Like all guys just want sex. All guys are, you know, you know, there's always the hidden reason why you're talking to me, blah blah blah. Like, sure, there might be, but I don't think the starting point is there. Like, I'm sure a lot of guys out there simply just wants to have a good time, and then that's not just saying sex, but like, you know, just interaction and get to know the girl as a person.
I think that to be fair, like most guys want to go out they want to pick up girls, right? Like no guy's going to go out and get dressed up and say that I don't want to pick up girls.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously they do. And obviously they do want the sex part as well. But I think that the whole thing about the guy wanting girls is that they just want to, like for us guys, we're not as abundant naturally as girls when it comes to opposite sex. So for a guy to get a girl liking him, it's like a blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if a guy having a girl liking him, like it'll make his night. Like even if he doesn't get sex, it's fine. But it's the fact that he's being liked, he's being wanted by another girl, and that can actually make him really happy. I mean,
yeah,
sex,
yeah,
whatever happens, right?
I agree. Because I would say, like, even there are times where I don't, you know, end up having sex with the girl or whatever, but at least I know that the interaction went well. Like for me, anyways, it makes me feel good. Like I would come home and be like, fuck, you know, at least I enjoyed. I like even though we didn't have sex, blah blah blah. Like, I'm sure I've told you some stories in the past, like, you know, like, oh yeah, I didn't have sex with her, but the conversation went well. You know, we're setting up a different date or whatever.
Yeah.
And I reckon that's more of what I for when I ask you out on a date. Like, and I guess a lot of guys who wants to go out just for sex are the ones who, number one, don't get sex much or don't get girls at all. And whenever that opportunity, they automatically jump ahead of the train and be like, yo, you know, this might be my one and only chance. Therefore, you know, I'm going to do my best, or, you know, just be a creep in general, you know. And a lot of times I don't think it's their fault. It's just the fact that they don't have much experience in it, you know.
Man, I'm still like, how come your thing's still loading?
You still can't see my face?
Nah.
No, I've been seeing your face totally fine though for the past.
My face is still moving.
Yeah, you've been fine. Like, no problem with this live stream or whatsoever.
I don't know. It's not moving, so it's just got that loading stuff on it.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good. So good. Next time we'll we just try it out.
But yeah, like I mean, even in the whiskey scene, you know, like sometimes I get like most whiskey collectors are guys, but you do occasionally get like one or two girls that collect whiskey as well. So even like I noticed, you know, like I mean, I got this girl on Instagram and she collects whiskey and she's got like quite a good collection as well. And I mean, for her, like she's not a bad looking chick, right? And then she's pretty decent looking girl. And I spoke to her a couple of times on Instagram, and she's okay, you know, pretty friendly chick. But
Hmm.
if you go onto her Instagram profile and you see like some photos that she posts, and you just see all the guys, even the guys, you can just tell like the guys, the comments, not even like the comments, they may look normal on the surface.
Hmm.
You can tell that those comments are from like desperation.
Just creep, sort of.
Now, I wouldn't say it's creepy, but you can tell that they are trying to be somewhat attention seeking towards the girl by commenting. Like, let's say that if a girl that posts an okay photo, it's not like literally the photo is not like the top, because not every photo you take is top photos, right? Some photos are mediocre, that it's nothing special, but some guys will be like, "Oh wow, like your collection's so hectic, like like I wish my collection was like yours, stuff like that, right? Like it's the
Like
photo's
stuff like
not that impressive, but the guy will actually supersize the compliment to make it unreal,
hmm like they'll
and you can tell
supplicate.
the girl, she was just loving it. She's like, "Oh, cool, you like my photo, cool. Hit the like button, man. Like I get one more like, which is cool." But obviously, like, is for the guy. The guy might think, "Oh, just because I commented, so she liked my comment, does that mean that she likes me?" I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, like people might think, "Oh, yeah, you're overthinking it," but if we look at it like the psychological way, you know, all those comments are actually going from there. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah. I mean, like those guys, like I see out there, like sometimes I would like comment on girls' photos and but it wouldn't automatically make me feel like the girl's down or anything like that, even though she's liked my message. Because if you imagine, like you can tell how many guys out there are commenting on these just simply one photo of this girl who posts a photo. She probably
Yeah.
gets 1,000 comments, and 90% of them is probably all guys and just commenting and just like
Yeah,
blah.
like literally, yeah, yeah. Like this girl that she's the whiskey girl. She's, like I think she has like 3,000 whatever followers, and her photos are probably like average 300 likes. But if she wanted to, she could just put some bikini on or some makeup on, just having selfies like on her Instagram, and she'll instantly boost her likes to like thousands if she wanted
Mhm.
to. All right, that's the power of it being a girl, and the guys
Mhm.
can't do that. I mean, if I fucking even if I had like killer body, I'd probably get like what, like 800 likes or 1,000 likes max.
Mhm.
Right? You know this, like you probably know better than me because you've been on Instagram more than like longer than me.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's just the fact that it is harder. It's just way harder. Like the game is completely different. Being a girl and a guy, and yeah, sure, yeah, a little bit of them is about whiskey and what type of whiskey you're drinking, but at the same time,
Yeah,
I would say, for a guy, anyways, it really depends on. Like it depended on a lot more factors than what a girl needs to do on Instagram to be famous, I guess. Not famous, but like at least attract attention. Like as you say, you can just simply put up a photo of you in bikini, then bam, fucking 3,000 likes, easy. But for a guy, you need that extra niche, I guess. Like, even though you have a good body, but come on, a lot of people on Instagram, they're all fitness junkies and whatever.
yeah.
10 profiles, probably 8 of them are like, gym junkies. So it really have to have something that really stands out to attract those people. So I would say it's actually easy for a girl to be on Instagram and easy for a girl to get guys. That will be my.
I think for social media, there's no context, like there's no match. Like it's the girls have it all, like on Instagram, 100%. But in real life, I think the guys have it more. Like if you know what to do, right? If you can literally, honestly walk up to a chick, be like, "Hey, you look beautiful. I like to talk to you. My name's Owen, or my name is Nelson, or whatever." And
Mhm.
then like just by doing that, you're already like a mile ahead of like 99.9% of guys.
Mm.
Because I've been out with like a lot of guys and they can't even do that. Like they can't literally, they can't even walk up to a girl, be like, "Hi, my name is whatever." They can't even do that. They give me the excuses like, "Oh, she's on the phone. Oh, she's waiting for someone. She's with her friends. She's eating. I didn't do my hair." Literally, that's what one of the guys said. "I didn't do my hair today."
Mm.
Can you
I
believe
totally,
that? Like in
I totally
real life, that's how they do it.
yeah, I totally can relate though, because when I first started this, like probably like 5 6 years ago, I would have never like I would have that convo, but in my head, because I would have no one to talk to, obviously, or like it would be really rare for me to go out with my friends who are going whatever. But in the past, when I first started, man, I have that same convo in my head, like fuck, she's on the phone, or fuck, she's with someone, or fuck, you know,
Yeah.
like the whole
Yeah.
thought process would take maybe like, even if on the at a club or whatever, my thought process is fuck, how the fuck can I talk to this girl? But obviously, come like practice, come with practice. Eventually the time between me fine. But I do like I can talk to a lot of guys out there who you've been out with as well, who give sometimes it's not them. Yes, they are they're growing up with they're just been they've never done such thing before, and they're scared that if they fail, then it's the end of the world. That's like it's a shitty feeling that you don't want to get. Like people don't want to see themselves fail, and once you put yourself in that situation, which is outside your comfort zone,
Yeah.
people do pull back right away. Like fuck, I can't do
Yeah,
this.
but the thing
Fuck.
is, it's not even like outside of the comfort zone. You literally walk up, all right? You literally walk up and you introduce yourself like, "Hi, my name is," whatever. And
Mm.
then they can't even do that. Like they'll literally find any excuses not to do it.
Mm. But maybe you can ask the question to, I don't know if with the whiskey girl is still watching this. I mean, maybe we can ask her
She
if like
commented before, I think. She said, yeah, I can't remember. Like, can I scroll back to the comments? Yeah. She's like, to be honest, I don't have many followers. I have people not following me on purpose because of some of the photos I post. Yeah. But the things, like compared to, but the people that follow her, that I've read a lot of comments from these people. You can tell, you can just see. Like for me, um, because I was once that guy. That's why I can understand from their point of view. Like that's why a lot of like both you and I, Nelson,
Mhm.
we were both before we went through this kind of needy guy that never had a girlfriend or was difficult for us to get a girl to like us and stuff like that. And also we always put us in the friend zone.
Mhm. Being too nice, being too
Okay?
safe, being too nice and too safe.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's just like you're talking to the wrong girls.
I
But
wish all the right appear in front of us and just be like, "Yo, we're a fucking perfect match." And that would save us a lot
nah,
of time.
or they probably what the hell these two dickheads are talking about? Yeah.
God. But I'm
But
sure, like, we can
but
wish
what
well though.
what's interesting is, sorry, let me say this. Like let me I gotta say this, right?
Mhm.
Reality and theories can differ very differently. Like people can think that what's meant to be, or how something is meant to be, like how a guy can get a girl, or like whatever. If she's the one, she's not the one. We can all think like that, but in reality, things can change so dramatically that you would not even imagine. Like you can walk up to a girl that she's totally like so friendly to you. Whatever you say, she's laughing at your jokes and stuff, but eventually she just sees you as a friend because you portrayed yourself as a friend. So you're harmless, you're so nice, and yeah, she totally likes you, but she's never going to like go past that friendship with you.
Mhm.
But whereas other girls that I personally have talked to, I'm pretty sure you had the same experience as well, that you're not that nice to the girl. You're just being yourself. Like
Mm.
you're being assertive. You're telling the girl what you want. Like, hey, babe, I like you. You're cute. I like to take you out on a coffee date or whatever. you know, if you like it, cool. If you don't like it, fuck it. You know, like whatever. That kind of vibe that you give to the girl, and she might not be so friendly back to you, but she might end up going out with you.
Mm. Because I guess that's
Like that's
because
the
you're.
reality. That is reality, like literally. And you know, it's very like fascinating, but you know, not many people actually get it. But it is what it is.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I would say, but like, I guess not everyone gets the same experience and has the same exposure and actually
Yeah, of
has the
course.
same.
Everyone's experience, like everyone's experiences might be a little different, but
Mm.
the center concept should be somewhat like very united. Should be kind of similar.
Hmm. So taking
What are
a
you gonna say,
step back.
Paul?
Yeah, what I was asking, well, what I want to ask the whiskey girl if she's still watching is that, you know, I want to see if she remembers or maybe she gets it a lot, or how many guys actually out there has approached her and actually opened her up in a form in a good way as opposed to where are you picking up these girls? Well, on the streets, you know. But what I'm saying is that, you know, what type of
Wait, can you actually see the comments that? Wait, can you actually see the comments or not?
yeah, I can see the comment. I can see the comment right away.
Okay, all right, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
But now, what I want to ask her is that, you know, I want to know what other pickup lines, you know, that the guys come up to and ask, you know, because that really depend. Like that really would determine how your response would be like. Because I mean, if I'm a creep versus
Yeah.
I'm a guy who come to you, the girl will respond so differently. Like, for example, no, come on, not that way, dirty one. No, she responded, "Open me up." Dot dot dot. Lol. No, but I'm saying like,
Okay.
okay, for
If
example,
you're whiskey, I would open you up. But depends what kind of whiskey it is. If you're hippie key, I'll collect you. I'll worship you. I'll put you in my safe, and I'll sell you when you're worth like $1 million. Okay.
but if you're not that great, I'll probably just down you right away.
But if you're cheap, then I'll crack you open.
But I mean, like, okay. Anyways, let's try and get back to topic. Like,
Alright.
you know, compared to a
Okay.
guy
Alright.
creep that comes up to you and be like, "Hey, wanna fuck?" You know, you know, just being bluntly retarded and don't know how to um do a proper introduction to a girl, as opposed to a guy that just walks up like Owen that comes up to you and be like, "Hey, you know, I think that you have the same vibe as me. We can both try some limited edition whiskey. So how about let's just come back to my place and I don't know, whatever. You know, someone confident as opposed to some creepy guy. What your response is like, you know, that really sets the bar so different. And I don't know if you're gonna respond, but at least I've said that, you know, like
But you gotta give her a
that's
pickup line though. You have to give her
that's
a
something I,
pickup line.
you know, how a
What's the pickup
guy
line?
is a creep versus a confident guy, you know.
Yeah, but sometimes creepy guys are confident as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're confident, but yeah, but it with a little with an essence of desperation.
So yeah, thank you guys for listening up until here. I think our recordings got a bit effed up after a while, but nevertheless, I think there's something that we really wanted to do all the time. So me and Owens trying to do this more often, and hopefully you guys might, enjoy. If you guys do enjoy, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button and share it to your friends. If you guys want to follow us on Instagram, you can follow us on Hung Up or at BeastManiac2018 for Owen. Owen specializes in whiskey and collection and stuff, whereas I'm just into skits and memes and reaction videos. Hopefully, you guys got anything you guys want to criticize or comment about, just leave down below. I'll see you guys next time. If you guys have anything else that you guys would like us to discuss, feel free to drop us a comment also. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.